Alright, this is the Lasko ornate turn of the century in my parents' rec room. Can't remember if I ever did a video of it before, so we've got one now. If there is one before, we'll call this the remake. And this was a remote fan, but I converted it to 3-speed, so I basically picked the speeds myself. I love these, I love the look of them. They're not great fans. They have a 60 cycle hum that you tend to hear no matter what. They're a little bit underpowered. So I love them, especially with the close mount though. So I did it with low speed first, because I really appreciate fans that start on low. I gave it the slowest low speed that I possibly could. It's honestly not going to go too much faster than that if we let it keep going. So there's low. Medium is actually what the low speed would have been with the remote control. It's basically a gentle breeze, and that's all I needed. I like a little bit of a faster medium than this, but it was for down here on such a low ceiling, it was fine, and then that way I didn't have to modify it. I don't know if you can hear the 60 cycle hum. I can, but there's a lot of other background noise in the video, so I don't know if it's being picked up. And high. Hum's louder now. Then everything I can to eliminate it. I put vibration isolating material everywhere, and it's just going to be there. Learned recently about resonant frequencies in fans, and if you're not careful, then there's noise you just can't get rid of. So, spin it down, which I'm sure is going to take forever, because these Laskos are known for having very long spin down times. They're known for having good bearings, and a lot of extra lights on right now because I was working in here. I'm going to turn the extra lights off and see if that makes a difference for the way the fan looks in the video. Interestingly enough, when I was a kid, I had a dream that my step-grandfather came over and put this exact fan in this exact spot. And that was back when this rec room was still the original to the house stuff. These were old vintage light fixtures, and there wasn't a bunch of stuff stored in here. It was actually used as a rec room. It's just as much my fault as anybody else's. My stuff's stored in here, my dad's stuff's stored in here, my brother's stuff is stored in here. And so when I was redoing the whole basement here, putting all the new lighting and fans in the workshop area, and putting the I don't know what you call those, the 3-light track looking fixtures in here. There's 3 of them in here. And trying to decide what fan to put in here, that seemed to be an obvious choice, since it was one in my dream. I think I had the same dream twice, and in one of them it was the 5-blade cane version, I don't really remember. I was pretty young. But, yeah, so originally this room had just 2 really vintage-looking light fixtures in here that I probably should have kept. I hated them, but they're probably worth something now. And, this was just a blank cap in the ceiling here where, I mean, there's actually a box there, and there's wires in the box, but the wires in the box, I can't figure out what they go to. They're not hot. So they go to some circuit that doesn't exist anymore, and I've spent hours tracing them and can't figure it out. So, but that was just a cap, and then there was another cap over there by the records, and the 2 vintage fixtures. And at one point I took the vintage fixtures out and put track lighting in. And track lighting was here for a while with other fans. Well, it's been down to stop, so we'll continue that story another time. Thanks for watching.